carry the baggage.
None of my jokes. You're not gonna talk about me referencing Dragon Ball Z to.
I'm looking over that. I'm looking over that.
Pete quality humor.
Pete Davidson doesn't bring the baggage Kanye brings.
He's an addict whose dad died on September 11th. Yes, the fuck he does.
Who, Pete Davidson?
Yeah.
But Pete Davidson isn't as egotistic as Kanye. That's what I'm saying.
He has more than
if Kim broke up with Pete Davidson wouldn't be saying Kanye got AIDS. That's wild.
Because Pete Davidson would also just like, to me, he seems like he'd be one to internalize, like, damn, I'm fucked up. And like,
well, Pete Davidson has dated three. Pete Davidson has dated 3 of the baddest bitches in Hollywood, and he's Pete Davidson, so he's doing something right.
He's funny.
He's funny. That's all it takes.
Funny, and bitches be like, I can fix him. I'm telling you, that's a Dragon Ball Z fusion.
You think bitches think they can fix Kanye?
No. I think Ye has this charm about him that probably like wears off after a while. Well, and then you realize he's just an asshole.
So here's the thing. This is what I'm getting at. I think Kanye is hilarious.
I do too.
But Kanye is serious. That's the problem.
Could you imagine dealing with Kanye every day? I think bitches think that, Ye's like, he is hilarious and he has his charm to him.
No, I don't.
And he does mean well, even though sometimes he's an asshole. But then at some point the charm wears off and you realize he's just an asshole. I have the same problem.
Yeah, that's so my issue would be is I'll be laughing at Ye. Anything he said, I'd be laughing, but he'd be dead serious. Remember that tweet I sent you where his engineer showed up late and he told the engineer to find God? He said that multiple times. Find God. Dude, I'll be laughing at that shit. But he'd be dead serious.
Dead serious.
That'd be the problem. That's why me and Ye wouldn't be able to mesh.
When you talk all that shit about Sean and text him, now we heal?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
That's the thing. Like, the
exactly.
you fall out with Ye, he do some shit like that, and like, Sean better than me. I'm showing him to that nigga house.
But you heal at the house. You talk about it. There's no healing? That's because you and Kanye are too much similar. That's the problem. That would be the problem. You and Ye are too much alike.
But I'm also here's the thing. Like, to me, Sean's like just a better person than me.
Oh yeah, Sean's leveled though.
Because Sean grew up around the corner from me in the D. Like, but I'm also from around that corner. And I'm like, nah, we done talking.
You done talking? You ain't trying to heal after that?
You heal yourself after this ass whooping.
If you were on if you were on social media and you saw highlights of Kanye saying the worst decision I made was signing A-Dub.
And then the other shit he said?
He said something about some political bullshit, but if you felt that, so if you saw that, you wouldn't heal?
No, but he said other shit after that.
He did. I mean, I agree.
He don't know. No.
He also said he don't like the way Talib Kweli raps.
That's crazy.
That shit was wild.
Yeah,
that was one of the greatest interviews I heard. But was it last year? That was the greatest.
That's me if he says that about me.
Yeah. We heal.
Pull up.
You not trying to heal?
Pull up.
You gonna fight Kanye?
Pull up.
You gonna fight Kanye?
Like, at that point, you owe me a fade. At that point, you owe me a fade. Like, I was this bad for you? All right, bad. I was keeping you relevant with the young niggas when you wasn't putting out shit and when everybody else with good music was flopping. And I'm your worst decision. And you still owe me what? $2-3 million? No, pull up.
$6 million.
Pull up, nigga.
Wow.
You
want Kanye to pull up on you?
I'm your worst decision. Guess what? I'm about to be your second worst decision. Your first worst decision is going to be saying that shit.
Wow.
Pull up. I hope your hands work, because mine do.
Wow. You wouldn't even talk? You would just start swinging? You wouldn't even begin the healing process. Well, Kanye said he texts Big Sean and Big Sean's mom. He texts Big Sean's mom, too, talking about healing.
Again.
I think Mama does want to heal. She wouldn't?
Don't text my mom. Don't text my mom.
I got your mom's number. Because we were talking back and forth, but...
Yeah. Don't text
the healing begins, man.
Nah, hand.
Like, come on in. Come on in. Let's talk. Let's heal.
Beating your ass. Beating your ass. You had my mom's number because I was locked up.
Yeah. Oh, we had to... Yeah. We had to make sure arrangements were put in place.
Pick me up.
Yeah.
Nah.
We had to make sure arrangements were in place, man.
That's different.
Mama Dubs is nice. I don't know where you get your personality from. Mama Dubs is nice. She's real reserved.
Yeah, until you piss her off.
I don't know where you got your whole persona from, but Mama Dubs is nice.
Well, Mama Dubs had to work a lot, so I was raised by Biggie, Jay-Z, DMX, Goku, Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime.
And then when she got home,
the dude that was screaming, "Bumblebee, stop!" That dude. Come on now.
No, I was a kid before the movies. You know?
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, no, yeah. It was a lot of Hov and DMX raising me. Lot of big telling me kicking the doorway in the 4-4.
Chica, what's my motherfucking name? Chica.
And
I'm rolling with who? My niggas.
And John, you gotta remember.
We some old ass dudes.
Nigga like me was 12 and played high school was talking about boss up and get this money. So
I'm so pissed. I don't know if Spotify did, but Apple Music removed Blade Icewood's music off the thing.
I was trying
to
get this money and I couldn't find it.
They took his catalog off of there.
Which is weird.
Or on Apple Music they did at least.
You could always just say, get Spotify down.
He's not on there either, I bet.
I'm checking right now.
I'm about to check right now, see if it's still off of here. Yep, they just got an album that they did in 2019. That's the last. Come on, man. Hey, this on Spotify?
When this shit came on? Yeah. Shout out to DJ Burn. When this shit came on? Oh,
boy. Oh, boy.
John Wayne. I don't give a fuck. Y'all, you really have to be outside of Detroit to understand.
Oh, boy. Those taking it back.
Don't give a grown fuck. Yeah,
they
took Boy With You off of Spotify.
So for you guys, they'll send me a list earlier this week. Only have five items on it.
And we've
been going on.
Hey man.
And then you said I'm gonna ask shit later, and you never did.
I did. I had everything we was talking about.
Fuck that. No, how you gonna ask some shit we talking about? That shit was.
I did Alani's, nigga. It was good.
So let me tell you what this nigga do.
Good? You want
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
I got a lot.
You know what this nigga do? He sends me a list. And then Dub sends me a list, and then he's like, you know what? I'm gonna get this nigga some liquor and see if you come up with some more ideas. And as you know, we go on a fucking rant about some other bullshit that's not even on the fucking list.
You're welcome.
Brian Flores, go ahead. What you gotta say? Can't wait to hear it.
So, for those of y'all that don't know, Brian Flores just said, fuck it. He got a text from Bill Belichick. It was like, congratulations on getting, the Giants job?
Giants, yeah.
And Brian was like, what are you talking about, coach? He's like, you got the job. Congratulations. He's like, wait, who do you think you're texting? He's like, and then Bill Belichick says, oh shit, Brian Daboll. And then because Flores had just scheduled his interview. So then Flores was like, thanks, Bill. Didn't even call him coach anymore. Said, thanks, Bill. Brian Flores realized that he's being paraded in to be the Rooney Rule candidate just to say, oh, we satisfied the Rooney Rule by interviewing a nigga. And was like, yeah, fuck this. Because he had a feeling that it was done with him before in the Denver interview. And now he is suing the entire NFL, the Giants, the Broncos, and the Dolphins specifically for undisclosed amounts of money about racist hiring practices. And is he going to win? Probably not. Is shit going to change quickly? Absolutely. Because not only is he suing him for that, he's also telling people that Stephen Ross, the owner of the Miami Dolphins, allegedly paid him to lose was trying to pay him to lose games. And he was like, yeah, no, I ain't with that. First of all, he has a point because the hiring practices, wherever they are, if it's not racism, race is involved, and that ain't cool. And it's just funny, like how the goalpost seems to move with like black candidates for coaching, John. Like you look at it, a long time it was, well, they're not coordinators, they're not coordinators, they're not coordinators, and then they are coordinators, and then it's like, well, we gotta have the new hotshot guy. Then it was, they're not coordinators. Like then it's like we gotta have the play caller, so that's why guys from like the McVay tree were getting hired and the Shanahan tree were getting hired. And then it was, I don't even know what the fucking Luke McCown shit has been recently. Luke McCown, who's been a backup.
Josh McCown.
Josh McCown, who's been back up his entire career. Just became the hot new name in coaching. I think the reason he doesn't get the Texans job, Josh McCown I'm talking about, is because of his lawsuit.
Wait.
Because if you were to give a guy who was a backup quarterback his entire career, hasn't played or anything in football in 3 years, a head coaching job over Lovie Smith and Brian Flores, they would just go have to hand Brian Flores a check for $1 billion to keep it moving.
So wait, hold on a second. You're making it sound like a backup can't be a good coach.
I'm not saying he can't be a good coach, but he hasn't been a coordinator. He hasn't been.
He's coaching in high school right now.
Cool, fine. He hasn't been a quarterback's coach or anything. But you're gonna pass up Lovie Smith, who took Rex Grossman's bitch ass to a Super Bowl, and Brian Flores, who has back-to-back winning seasons on a team that was actively trying to tank.
Well, I saw today that they hired Lovie Smith. The Texans did. I'm sorry.
They're gonna hire Lovie.
Yeah.
They haven't done it yet. But again,
Brian Flores' career is over.
It is. But
he's gonna be ostracized like Colin Kaepernick.
He's fighting for something bigger. Because it's obvious that they're moving the goalposts every time black candidates are there. Because there's no reason Eric Bieniemy shouldn't have a job by now.
He's interviewing right now. He's interviewing for the.
Right. But what about the past 4 years, John?
Well, apparently they say he don't call plays.
Which is bullshit because Andy Reid said he calls plays. And every other person that's had Bieniemy's job before Bieniemy is a head coach.
You know who got a job today that doesn't call plays?
Mike McDaniel.
Yes. There you go.
Never called a play in his life.
Well, he's biracial, right? Multiracial?
Yes.
He's something like that.
Yes. Shout out to him. Good job. Congratulations. Hope you do well. I mean, and that's the thing about, like, people gotta understand, like, we have nothing against guys getting jobs. It's just like, what do we gotta do?
To get a job? Because the only black coach we got right now is Mike Tomlin.
Who hasn't had a losing season in, 15 years?
Yeah, yeah. But if he was coaching the Lions, he'd have been gone a long time ago. He's just luckily that he had a good quarterback.
And they got Jim Caldwell to fuck up out of there after winning seasons.
That's true. They did.
And to me, the thing about that was, like, we knew when they hired Quinn as our GM that he was going to get Caldwell out of there because he wanted Patricia, and that was obvious. And we saw how badly that worked out for us. But, man, like, what, you didn't have a good reason. And, like, why is Caldwell not back in the league?
He was interviewing for jobs, but he declined he declined the interview for Jaguars and another team. He declined.
Yeah, and Leftwich took his name out of the Jaguars thing.
I don't blame him.
That's a whole fucked up situation.
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Urban. He urbaned it.
He urbaned it?
Yeah, he urbaned it.
Oh, man, what?
My man's was grabbing on girl asses at his own bar. Why would you do that at your own bar? Like people won't recognize you.
That's the one place you feel safe.
Really?
I'm not saying I would do it. I mean, I would.
It's almost as bad as the BG coach, basketball coach, being caught at fucking
irreverence.
Yeah, grabbing girls and grinding on them and shit. Gyrating. That's a nasty word. Gyrating.
That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, no, that was funny.
It's always crazy, like to be like near a news story before it becomes a story. My timeline was flooded with that shit before he got fired.
Oh yeah, he was
flooded.
But you know what? When I was living in Columbus at the time. When I was like, hey, BG would do it to you.
And I was out that night too.
BG would do it to you, man. You go on BG, that's you know. You be out here gyrating on girls too. I don't care what age you is.
Yeah,
You'll be
from experience?
No. No.